What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Beckon Weekly Draw Stream. We're working with a new mic tonight, so check, 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 sound check, anything. Come on back now. But hope you guys are doing good. Hope everyone's holiday still going good. We got New Year's coming up, so I'm hearing all the firecrackers going off. So yeah. What's up, Creators Outlet? Welcome, Will. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Collision Bomb. What's up, yo? Yeah. 200. I sent Dwight the link. I don't know if he's going to be able to. I'm sure he had plans and stuff. But yeah, I mean, dude, when you work, stuff like he does, I mean, you get holidays, you take those holidays. I am am always kind of making sure I'm here and I'm doing this and I'm working on the same page, but I kind of been like waiting to get back on to stream to start going into those small little details of the architecture and stuff in the background. So I built up some of the stuff in the foreground. We'll see in a second. And yeah, man, you get holidays, you get news of things too. So uh, I'm sure others are starting to get the news out now. Will, if you don't know, you don't know. It's just say hi to your loved ones and let them know that that you love them and stuff. You don't know when happens. So instead of getting too sober at this moment, because I still haven't really processed certain stuff, and then, dude, I went through some of the books from that I got from Bud, and there's some cool stuff in there. So one day I'll take some carving tools and work in some wood stuff. But uh, other than that, this is where we're at on this page. I'm trying to find the layer I'm on these because I'm getting 2 layer happy. I'm going in places and adding layers because I'm trying to build stuff out, and as you guys saw, I just kind of throw things down until they start to kind of crisp up. But I've got these patches here to kind of just tree texture up with some bark, and then get some of this stuff textured, the vine textured. But a lot of that right side's already in, so all that's good. A lot of the negative space here is stuff way far back in the distance. Not any further than this. Maybe a little bit closer than all this stuff up here. So, but looks like some shrubbery and stuff could go down there. But I always want to kind of make things a little bit more interesting. Hell, we might even see down into an airship that's kind of coming by. I don't know yet. That might be a cool thing to throw in. Oh yeah, that might be pretty cool. See the front of it, and then down on the deck, see some people working or something. I don't know yet, but like I said, I wanted to kind of get down into some of this stuff. So yeah, that's where we're gonna be at. Dwight has a link if he wants to get squirrely and jump in. He can. It's episode 200. I'm sorry if I would have thought about it. I would have done something crazy special, but all we got was that crazy thumbnail. I was like, "Oh, Dwight, it's the 200 episode. Here's a link." Oh, okay, yeah. So he probably already had plans. Uh, but yeah. Oh, so I'm gonna throw some. I know Joe's on a stream, I believe, right now too. Let's see, where's he at? I saw it on the Twitters. So yeah, how's the mic sounding? I'm not getting sounding okay. It's a new one. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, okay. He already did it 2 hours ago. Okay, yeah. All right. Joe's over on Indie Comics Relay. Heck yeah. Way to go, dude. Got to go back and watch it. Joe's a traitor. LOL. No, that was 2 hours ago. Sounds crisp and clear. Better than the other one? I don't know. I'll hear it later. But thanks, Collision. All right, so back to architecture. All right, given this thing's position on the tree limb that it sits, it's not exactly on the center. But it lines up here. So here's the contour. This line right here is the contour of the tree, which would make me want to put that whole circle a little bit further northeast of where it's at, because this is the under contour of that same limb. So it's going to roll across and over. It'd be more convenient to build it. Nah, I'm thinking too much. So, and then I've got that running off here, so I don't want to build too much up here until I've got that figured out. So I'm going to jump around a little bit. I know, no, I got to keep busy here. I got things to keep building up. Cool thing is, as I'm building these things up, I'm able to rely on them so easily when I do a final render. So just go right in between a lot of these lines and do some dark shade. Kind of leave these lines alone for the most part, and they'll pop right off. So get some of that familiar spires for the railings. A lot of little tiny stuff. I liked doing miniatures when I was a kid, like the Dungeons and Dragons little pewter miniatures. And now everything's 3D printed. I got a whole bunch of little 3D prints to paint. But I got crystals to mold. I got knives to make. Crystal knives. My hands are plenty busy. Yeah, that's the other thing with little tiny stuff too, is I'll get zoned out trying, popping them in there. I need to remember to kind of keep kind of verbal. My brain's kind of going on a different subject, like I was telling you guys. So I'm trying to be entertaining. Turn on my Bob Ross. I don't know what that means. I never really got the man's cadence down. So these spires, as they go back towards further away from us, are going to get a little smaller, a little thinner. What do you do for New Year's? Hold my dog. It's about all I can do. He didn't used to freak out over fireworks, but as he's gotten older, he's getting a little bit more fidgety about it. He's never really liked the sound of gunshots, so he's like, ooh. But yeah, as soon as they start going off, he'll be under my legs. Or on top of me, going, ah! So that's what's gonna happen. Yep, fireworks. What's up, D? Send you a link, bro. You want to jump in? Yeah, mortars, the good stuff. Yeah, boom. We call those North Korean missiles. But there he is. What is up, dude?
Whatever, man. Mortar. Korean.
Say it. Give it a second for this. Say it again.
Said those mortars actually work. The North Korean ones just fizzle and drop in the water.
Nice. Happy 200,
Like,
dude.
Boom, splash.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, I think Rocket Man's back. So that's great. You know.
What's that? Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Now.
That's what the UN was called there for a little bit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Wait a minute.
You know?
What was the movie that Seth Rogen and them did that like got banned?
Wasn't that American Police or something?
Oh no, that one's by the South Park guys. I own that one. That one's not banned. It's probably banned in North Korea.
Dude,
probably.
Have you seen like the nighttime global images from over there? You see South Korea and China and everything, and North Korea is blacked out. There's no electricity, except for in
the fake cities.
Not Pyongyang. Is it Pyongyang?
The demilitarized zone?
No, like the capital where is. That's where the power is. Everywhere else is blacked out.
Yeah. Is that happening like at this moment? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like you can go
just
look
normally,
at a global image and then do the nighttime image, and you see all the lights from the satellite image.
Yeah.
North Korea is black.
Yeah. I have
except for one dot, and that's the capital, and that's where Kim Jong is with all his light and everything at night, and he's not going to suffer.
And his wine bottles, and his cheese, and his cigars. You know, he takes
I'm sure
wine, right?
Yeah. But it's just interesting, you know, and so it just shows you more of the propaganda machine, which is a shame. I mean, because you think about, it's not their fault for growing up there, but look what they have to deal with, man, and that's a shame.
I wonder if they celebrate Christmas.
Dude, it's crazy because they are so much locked down with the news and the media, and the internet, and I mean they don't get access to anything, and that's on purpose. You keep control if you keep that locked down.
America. That was such a fun movie, though.
Which one?
Team America. It came out in like 2004 or 2003. That was a Too soon.
That had Kim Jong-il in it, though. That had the date.
Yeah. No, I always thought there's the about like using the moon as a projector screen.
You know, another funny
tip, like, they kind of communicate with their people that way.
You know, his haircut, outlawed for anyone else to get.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank God.
Yeah, right? We don't need a bunch more of them, right?
Right.
But what that one Korean kid on the that went viral almost kind of looked like the haircut.
Did it say what, Dwight? What was that?
That one Korean kid, I think it was on one of the viral videos that pops up on the GIFs all the time. Looks like he's got his haircut. Maybe he's probably not around anymore.
Probably not.
Probably took him out. What a shame.
Has anyone heard from Dennis Rodman recently?
He gets treated like royalty over there, man. He ain't gonna hate on them at all.
That's why I'm asking. It's like, where's he been?
Yeah. So what all you got going on the
you seen
drawing in the book?
The hell you seeing it?
Drawing more Cloud City.
Yeah. Draw more of that stuff.
Waiting for Jabba to come walking out on the
Heck yeah.
Boba Fett, sorry.
Thought I saw something the other day that was having like Jar Jar Binks in like the Boba Fett armor. It was funny.
Man, he was one of those where like you either really liked him or you didn't, you know?
I think he's about 98% hated.
Most everybody's like,
It's not the actor. The actor was great. I think that's
right.
That got a lot of problems.
But the character,
now I personally loved him. I loved it, but I was a kid, and that's who he was designed for. You know,
right.
So it worked. But then as you get older, it's like, ooh.
That's like watching.
Have you heard the Darth Jar Jar theory?
No.
That all of episode 1, Anakin meeting little boy Anakin and all that he's using force manipulation, which is evident in his ninja jumping and everything that he does in the beginning of the movie. And then later on, he's doing like a drunken master version of Jedi fighting in the battle scene.
Yeah.
But that he's the Dark Lord. And you know what? Rewatch episode 1 with that in mind. I like it. What's up, Dean? How you doing, dude?
So see, all right, let's get into that. So how do you so obviously there's some peace building amongst parts of the story of all of that. So how does all of that navigate Disney by, talking about these pieces of the interpretation or, what got missed or how these interact? How does that get properly navigated?
I don't know anymore. I mean, I don't know what the heck they're doing with it. What's up, Mo Big?
I'd like to understand. I mean,
look who we got. We got Mo Big's back. Yeah.
So with an example, how does that work?
Thank you, brother.
I
don't know. It's just people like what they like, and if it moves you to write something for it, go for it. I mean, if it keeps you creative, go for it.
It's no different than, man, I haven't even tried Disney Plus. I've not seen Mandalorian, none of it. And I just, I'm still alive. I've got a pulse, and life goes on. Really doesn't make big, massive, huge difference to me.
No, I own the Ewok Adventures and Battle for Endor combo disc set. I've been a little nerd at that for a while, but
man,
I got Star Wars out. You got aliens, right? Yeah, I didn't leave, brother. You guys just switched. Yeah, I know. That was Dwight's fault. He's just here this time because it's 200th episode.
I was threatened. I was told I was going to have to, and then I got abducted. It was, yeah, it's a long story. I could get into it, but I don't think we got enough time.
It's all good, brother. You don't have to. We're just glad to see Mo Big's back. Yeah. I heard you say it on there, or I saw you type it on Bancroft's fan art contest thing. It was like, oh yeah, he switched to Fridays. I was like, oh, or switched to Thursdays, so you kept missing it. So I was like, no way. But
then I kept missing it. So
yeah,
and then man, it doesn't matter what I do. There's somebody scheduling something.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere and making it just an absolute nightmare to try to keep everything together.
Yeah.
Especially with all the Christmas parties, everybody was popping up all over the place.
Thanks, Mo. Yep. Christmas party. I just kind of basically stayed at home drilling out on a lot of the back pages of this.
Of course you did.
Mm-hmm. Making everything look good before it goes.
Yeah.
I
just laugh because like you're zoomed in, that's like a comic book page. Then you zoom out, it's like you could make like 12 pages out of this.
Yeah, I mean that airship is just got
the smelly, farty, gooey smog coming out of it. Didn't we switch that?
No,
because like the green stinky's just gonna stick around. We changed the color of that once, so that it wasn't gonna. Because I'm sorry, that looks like the Grinch is just blowing a fart right out of the top of that.
Heck yeah, that's what I'd imagine, like methane. It's natural. It's natural. It's like you don't eat grub because it tastes good.
Sometimes you just have to, huh?
Don't drink it for the taste.
I guess that's true.
It was Game of Thrones. Yeah,
it could have been. Yeah, that sounds like a little bit of a
one of the
Targaryen.
No, it was one of the Night Watch trying to escort Arya out of the kingdom. As her dad gets his head cut off, and he's drinking wine, and she's drinking. She's like, I don't like the taste. He's like, you don't drink it for the taste.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but you also drink with your pinky up. Do you remember that Hulk Hogan movie?
It enhances. Don't even hate.
Pinkies up. Heck yeah. Dude, I forget what was. He was a babysitter in an old 90s movie, Hulk Hogan. What was it?
What? Like the nanny or something?
What? It was something nanny, wasn't it? Mr. Nanny.
Maybe. And he was in like a tutu and stuff with the little girls trying to.
That sounded weird. Nice.
Yeah, Mr. Nanny.
Yeah, Mr. Nanny.
No, like straight up, like he was like doing tea time and all that with the dolls.
Yeah, with the pinky up. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. You don't smoke crack for the taste. But yeah, Mr. Nanny. Yeah, the working title was Rough Stuff. Yeah,
that sounds like a bad title to be you're babysitting little kids. That's too much.
Yeah, the one where he's from space. It's got Doc in it.
I'm not saying.
I forgot what that one was.
It's from space, but it's from space.
Commando, Urban Commando.
Hmm?
Suburban Commando. That's what it was.
Be careful going commando. Zip slowly.
Oh yeah, Suburban Commando. Right.
I'm sure there's a Confucius says something about commando. I'm sure that's got to be somewhere. That's got to be a thing. Confucius
walk with a hunch.
Confucius say when going commando, zip slowly.
Zip slowly.
That's got to be something. If not, you're welcome.
There you go. Take that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Mo said sorry, or no, Collision Bomb said sorry. Didn't mean to screw that up. Oh, she wrote his. It's Mobi's. Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
He must shop on Amazon a lot.
Oh, Mobi's. Yeah, that's phonetically correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It works.
It worked.
We knew what it meant.
Yeah. We're blonde, but we make it.
I'm sure the algorithm will pick it up. So what else is going on, man? I know we had our stuff last night, but they popping off fireworks yet or what?
Not yet, thank God.
Yeah.
I think it might happen after I get off
the
stream, which would be convenient.
I think the weather's gonna work out for us. Most of the time, come New Year, it's all hazy and snow, ice. Super cold, frozen. Makes it not as fun, but then again, you don't have to worry about stuff getting burned down, which is good.
The in Home Alone, how it's raining in Florida on Christmas. That's basically how it was this year here.
That's similar. It feels that way here too, where we don't always get enough cold for it to turn to snow, but it'll be wet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling like I got pink hair. I want to protest the cold weather. So
okay, Karen.
You know what? It was Dane Cook who coined that, I believe. The comedian Dane Cook.
Yeah, man. I never was much into him.
No.
Watched a little bit of his stuff. Different style, just wasn't ever my.
I like Brenda. It's got a different kind of oomph with it, you know. Thanks, Brenda. Instead of Karen, you know.
I think Karen just went somewhere because that one Karen lady like really tore it up, and so of course they were gonna. I mean, you can't let that go. She was a great mascot for Karens.
That's a rough one though, for a person named Karen, for that.
Oh man, for somebody to completely just doesn't matter. They hear your name and that's it.
Hey, you know that she goes to Starbucks, and so as soon as a person goes Karen, everyone just mean mugs whoever's getting that coffee.
We don't serve Karens here.
Oh, the only Brenda you knew was really nice. Man, yeah, that's what's rough.
Whatever. That's only what she acted like when she was in front of you. She went right around, turned around, and did something different to somebody else.
Oh.
Probably went to Starbucks and somebody messed her coffee up.
Turn on the news as soon as you escape everything. You get back home, you comfort, turn on the news. A new Karen today caught on TikTok.
I can imagine.
Mom, everyone's saying your name at school.
Right.
It's like, what? Be awful.
That's got to be difficult.
Where your husband going to Disney World, he's like, no, I got the perfect T-shirt, honey. I'm with Karen, and it points to you.
It's gotten him a lot of drinks, I'm sure. Man, I'm so.
And
sorry.
I'm with Dick.
Yeah, that's got to be difficult being with him.
I'm with Idiot, right? He's done a couple. He's done 2 many keg stands.
So I was in the airport for Christmas Eve, and I don't know how to feel about it. Some of the couples that were all dressed up either alike or one had Mary, the other one had Christmas, you know.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Observed everybody like I was at Walmart.
Oh, I thought you would have one of those on too.
No.
I was about to stop this and go draw that.
It was almost like a dude, where's my car moment.
Find a Karen who's actually nice. I'll wait.
Nice. No, don't worry. I'll wait.
That's funny.
That's what it felt like. Dude, what's mine say? Sweet. What's mine say? Dude, what's mine say?
Heck yeah.
It was, yeah. Some people were, I swear, though, there was this something dressed up like the Grinch. And I guess they were just an antagonist in the airport. I guess that was their job, or they volunteered. I don't know, but I mean, like they were getting on people on the walking escalator. They were like chewing them out and telling them to hurry up and stand to the side. I mean, like they were
making travel like grumpy and
they were chewing some ass, and it's like, you are lucky I'm on the other side of this, going the opposite way, and I don't have time for you, because man, I was not in the mood.
That's funny though. I mean, what a way to just make travel much more inconvenient. Is you got an actual guy dressed in a Grinch costume,
it
jumping
was
on your back,
telling everybody, hurry up, speed up, get over, you're gonna miss your plane, stay to the right, blah 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 blah. I mean, like, yeah, they were tearing it up.
I would have been like, A Spotless Mind was a dumb movie. Jim Carrey put in chat. No worries.
Right. But it was interesting being at the airport and how many people were playing into it. So I mean, I'll give them credit. At least they were trying.
I mean, but I'm with you. If it happened to me, I'd hope I've been chewing some chewing gum, because that tends to get in hair pretty easy.
Oh man, yeah. I should have did that. Gone over to the store, grab some Hubba Bubba, come back over, blow a big bubble, and then throw it at them. And then they try to. Oh man, that'd be great.
Bah humbug, Mr. Carey.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm trying to get certain things cleaned up, other things I'm zoned in too hard on.
I don't quite understand what you're doing, but whatever.
All this baseline architecture that when I zoom out basically becomes the size of a quarter when it prints.
Yeah. Well, it's like the arches in the Colosseum that you were drawing in the other page that looked awesome, and I'm like, sweet. And then the image actually comes out and you send the page, and I'm like, you glossed over it with so much other images and layers on top that you hardly even saw the image anymore. And I'm like, the only thing for me is that I knew what went into that.
So you're saying, hold on, let's backtrack, rewind. So I know you can edit it, unless this is what you just told everyone. You kind of think I overwork my work and I ruin it, but I keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
Well, I guess what it is my ignorance in not knowing where you're going with it. And
okay, yeah.
Where you end up with it, right? So,
yeah, for sure.
Certain expectations, like looking at this right now, I'm going to have expectations of what this is going to look like when you're done. By the time it's done, there's going to be fractal and haze and smoke and fart dust all over in front of it. And you're not even going to know that it's that anymore.
Okay, so we'll do this real quick. So here's the air shit, right? We'll call this 100%. That much of it's being covered, not all of it. So I would take about, maybe 17 to 18% of it's being covered, lightly hazed. Of what? Small little details?
It'll change.
Come on, dude.
It'll change. There'll be fractal over top.
In the chamber.
There will be fractal over top of it. You want to put money on it?
Nah, out here, not so much, no. Because inside the chamber is where it's all kind of reacting to the loadings and the denatite. So that's what's causing the glinting to appear.
Encompasses us everywhere.
It does.
Surrounds us.
It's in you. It binds us and holds the universe together. I'm not going to say the other line because he says it penetrates us, and I knew where you would go with it.
It looks like you're drawing a couple penetrations right there anyway.
Penetrations, aspirations. Where are we going with this?
Eggplants. Oh my! Whatever. Come on, man.
Merry Christmas Day.
You missed this.
No, I'm glad I quarantined you to Thursday.
Yeah, you kind of doxed me a little bit.
I what?
Yeah, that's so terrible.
I did what?
Like, doxed me.
No, I didn't. I didn't give out your personal information.
Whatever.
Had nothing to do about your personal information.
I'm going to have to send SWAT your way, deliver a package tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. It'd be like, yeah, guys, believe it's the guy that used to be in the military. It's telling an old art nerd that I'm the one freaking out. We'll play that game.
The gunfire that was going on a few weeks ago? Found out who it was. He's it. Blah, 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 blah.
Great.
Yeah. Shots fired, and here they come. Yeah. That's what you should have did.
No. Kids, don't be doxing people.
Oh, that takes the fun out of it. Even though, like, it's bad. Okay.
It's bad. Okay.
It's bad. Okay.
What happened to just TPing a house?
So, right. Or egging it. Egging TP, dude. I mean, that was enough for you to know, look, I upset somebody in the neighborhood. I need to apologize.
The baloney on the hood of the car.
I've got to, I've got to make some fruit cakes and deliver them door to door, or a casserole of some sort. I got to do something to make this right. But yeah, it's gotten crazy now, man. Well, or what was it? Like they'd order like 20 pizzas in your name, you know, and send it to your door. And it's like, I didn't order this. Well, somebody's got to pay for it.
Not me.
It's come a long way, man, on what you could prank people for.
Yeah, best thing you could do is get to know your local, people and stuff, and just let people know. It's like, if you ever,
hey,
if it sounds like anything like this, that's not the case, right?
If somebody creates an Instagram account in my name, which that ain't happening, but should they do that? And then all of a sudden I threaten a government official. That's not me. I didn't do that. Not happening.
It's just not cool. Okay.
No, it's not right. Mr. Cool. Garrison. What do you think?
What? What do I think? What? I think to myself, I don't give my people ideas, Dwight. That's what. Right. Here's what I
do. Yeah. No, not.
I miss drinking.
What do you say, Mr. Hand? I think they're crazy.
Great.
So what New Year's plans do you have?
Get the book finished.
If you were a bucket and never mind.
I would never go around not lost it.
Pouring yourself out on people?
No. I was gonna say something about Morgan Freeman. I'd never be around Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah.
Bucket list, See, that's why I abandoned it. I jumped, I do have the ability to not tell jokes that pop in my head.
That's a good skill to have.
Yeah. I just rarely exercise it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I still thought that was a good one though for the past 40 years. Or what was it? Like since 1940 when Chuck Norris was born.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah. You sent that to me.
House gigs have increased 3,000%. That was awesome.
I love how that was Walker Texas Rangers finish move. And when Walker ever shows up in a Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah.
Like Sylvester Stallone has, Arnold has, there's a bunch of these action stars that are starting to pop up in the modern Mortal Kombat game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would. That'd be
man, Best Buy had Mortal Kombat 2 arcade game like full size for like $350.
Yeah, I know. I know. But there's other ways.
I don't need it. It'd be cool for like a day.
No, I still play my turtle cabinet. Sure. I do, dude. I just found I told you I just found like the best cheese pizza place out here. So
no, you did not tell me that. So
okay, yeah. I thought I told you on a show, but yeah, it's
great. Not the bacon cheeseburger pizza.
No, this is just straight New York style cheese pizza. No ranch needed. But yeah, so I mean they're the huge slices too. Yeah. So
yeah, like Sbarro. Probably not, but yeah, that's one thing my wife misses was the New York pizzeria. With some of that, but man, I don't know.
Well, that's
not growing up with it. I can deal without it,
Yeah. Nah, Joe. That's the story of Joe and the ranch. When we lived together out here, his family loves this pizza joint that like originates in New York, and they only have like 2 locations, one in New York and one here in Florida, but like in Melbourne. So they'd have to make like special trips if they wanted to get any of it. So it's like an hour and a half away from where we were.
Yeah.
So
used to go.
We got it one night and they didn't tell me much about it at all. I didn't even hear him say, "Oh, this is the best pizza." It's just when it got there, all of a sudden his little brother set the table and everything was like ritualistic the way it was, and then he starts telling me about this and stuff. And of course, I don't know what's going on. I don't know which end my ass was at, but I reached into the fridge and grabbed a ranch and put it on the table, and Joe just stares at me across the table and says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I just grabbed the ranch. You want some?" He says, No. What are you doing?" I said, I'm about to put ranch on my plate for my pizza, Joe. Yeah. He says, "No, you're not." I said, "Yeah, I am." And he's not explaining.
Yeah. So watch me. I'm about to ranch this. Yeah.
So I stared at him. I shook it up. I'm looking at the rest of the guys. They're all kind of chuckling too. Joe's staring at me. I popped the cap. He's still saying, "You're not going to do it." I said,
"Yeah."
He jumps up, goes into the living room. Ah! He swung. He says he was trying to punch the air, but his fist landed into the wall. But I've never going to do that again in front of Joe. Ranch triggers him.
We should send him a care package.
He sent me a picture. His fiance got him a ranch bottle ornament.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah, I like that one you sent me.
Oh, right.
The Epstein
this ornament didn't hang itself. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, that was awesome. Let me we can find some ranch dressing-esque something. Yes.
Back in the day, we used to make a lot of thumbnails doing art bros together. So,
too bad.
Beyonce, hold on. So after he blocked me in chat for the engagement jokes, he ended up getting engaged after all. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. I was to go with them to. He invited me to the bachelor party, but it was like a special motorcycle
cross.
Yeah. So I couldn't make that. Too much money.
Yeah, he was out here in like Austin or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's where it was, because I told him, dude, we could go to Kill Tony if we're there long.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But no, the plane tickets is what killed me. It's like, yeah.
That's what we should do.
We had a good time.
We should get some pizza sauce. Fill it back up with ranch dressing.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a joke that I'm gonna probably
really mess him up and send him a bottle of ranch dressing. It's got blue cheese in it. He'll never know.
No, you hate blue cheese. I don't know if he hates blue cheese. I don't know if he does.
Stand blue cheese, man. I'm telling you, they should have dyed that stuff blue or red. I don't care. Something else. Something besides ranch dressing-esque looking in camouflage that you have to smell to go, that's not ranch dressing. And is it the same for people that like blue cheese but hate ranch dressing?
And red food coloring to the ranch.
And then it would look like pizza sauce.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm with that,
Yeah.
You could probably...
Joe, it's creamy pizza sauce.
Oh, wasn't they like putting like purple ketchup and green like mustard or some stuff there for a minute?
No idea. But all I'm saying is, even for the restaurants, I'm tired of them screwing my ranch up and giving me blue cheese on accident.
When I worked in one, it was
wrong.
I worked at one spot where it had different utensils. The color of the utensil was different. And then I went to work at other places and they didn't do that. I'm like, no, trust me, do this.
No, I'm telling you, man.
Just easy.
That was terrible. Where was I, man? It was like, and it was something stupid. It was like Buffalo Wild Wings or somewhere. Like a place where you would expect a certain level of professionalism for them to bring you ranch and not screw up, and have blue cheese. Like they've done this a few times. That should be, there should be some professionalism there. I'm sorry.
Buffalo Wild Wings is your level of professionalism.
Maybe I expect too much, But look, here's what I'm saying. You go into Subway, you expect them to know the difference between turkey and ham, right?
No, I expect them to not be putting dealing drugs in my sandwich at least.
But no.
Oh, what's up, Corey Barton? I used to work at Subway,
dude.
You
expect them to know which side the bread goes on, what kind of meat you're asking for. I mean, you expect that to be correct, right?
You hope. But
you go to Buffalo Wild Wings and you ask them for ranch, and they bring you blue cheese, and you take this wonderful drumstick of, goodness and dip it into the sauce and go to eat it, and all of a sudden...
Yeah, Corey Barton's like, I've never had Subway.
You're not missing out a whole lot anymore. It's gonna shit. Man, I'm disappointed. They were closing all the Quiznos down everywhere, man.
Mm-hmm.
Quiznos was pretty good.
We still have one out here.
Quiznos had it right. They were like, Subway, you're screwed up. You got to toast that stuff. And then all of a sudden, Subway started toasting theirs, and they, I don't know.
Oh, hot take. I don't like Firehouse subs.
Huh?
I don't like Firehouse sub.
I haven't had them that much, so you're not.
See, I don't think they do, Corey. I think that's the problem. I don't think Subway has the real meat.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
You want real meat, you got to go over to Jeremy's house.
Damn right.
No. I've leaned more towards Jersey Mike's, man. If I want a cold cut or something, I'll go there because at least they'll slice it right in front of you. If I want a cheesesteak somewhere down here, I'll go there, knowing it's not exact like Geno's or Pat's, but I mean, what do you do?
What do you do?
You do what you can. But I'm back on my rant, okay? I'm telling you, you order ranch at a hot wings place, and they should bring you ranch, not blue cheese. They should not screw that up. That is just not. I'm sorry. That's like going to Texas Roadhouse and expecting to get a ribeye steak, and they bring you a sirloin. You're at a steakhouse. They're supposed to understand. They're supposed to know their forte of what they're doing, and they don't. That is what gets me all super upset and gets me onto my Bill Burr rant. And I tried to clean that up as much as I possibly could, because if I would have been saying that some other place.
Oh, you were fine. You were fine. I just really don't want you to give people your address so you get like tubs and tubs of blue cheese.
Oh, I did not put my address on here. So
I know.
It's actually what was your address?
Stonewood
Avenue over in where?
Something like it.
Orlando?
Yeah, something like it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. 2186 Stonewood Avenue.
Now, I don't know whose address that is, so sue him.
I didn't say the zip code. So
it's a 555.
Area code 512.
All right, Mo, we'll see you. Thanks for dropping in,
I
dude.
gotta get headed up on a big night where I sleep
with the wrenchies. Oh yeah, over on Bancroft's is the wrench awards, I believe. Heck yeah. Well, you're awesome, Mo. We love you. Thanks for dropping in.
Don't let Bill Gates inject your meat. So
have a happy New Year's, dude. We'll see
enjoy
you
with your injectionless meat.
I heard Bill Gates was wanting to inject our meat with the vax stuff. You know that's what they were saying.
Look,
man,
I've been saying it for 3 years. If they really wanted to, they could put that stuff in McDonald's and they could vaccinate 80% of the country in about 3 days.
Yeah, they've
I'm
already done it.
I'm surprised they didn't do it.
Yeah, they've already done it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if they would have snuck it into the food supply over at McDonald's, it'd have been done.
Dude, if they snuck it into Prozac, if they snuck it into Xanax, if they snuck it into any
bear
of
with
that,
me. If they snuck it into McDonald's and Chick-fil-A at the same time, we're doomed. It's over.
Right.
It doesn't matter. They're going to get you.
They're going to get you. We have the documents.
Seen a cool dragon statue of Sharon Stone from Dragon Ball Z yesterday. That's awesome.
For Shenron? Yeah, dude.
I read Sharon Stone. Sorry.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Cough, population, cough,
Well,
right?
I don't know. I know a lot of people that go eat at McDonald's and they got tons of kids, so I'm not so sure that's happening. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you go to McDonald's and you have kids.
There's a comedian named Steve Hofstetter. He's kind of more on the left wing side of things. He's got those jokes like, I mean, until we're homeless. You know, I'm talking about how people are having too many kids. You said that McDonald's thing, and I'm sitting there going, wow, that was funny. Let's see. No, I don't see it. Dang.
Sir, keep going somehow.
You keep going, dude.
Got it in you. I still can't get this whole blue cheese thing out of my head, man. I'm upset. You don't understand how like Joe with ranch is me with blue cheese. I'm telling you, if you better never, ever, and I mean ever, come to my house and bring blue cheese with you, or I'm kicking you out. That stuff ain't even getting opened in this house. Ain't happening. I'm gonna go hold Mr. T. I pity the fool who bring me blue cheese in my house. Not happening. What kind of weird 8mm video are you watching right now? Because you looked pretty zoned in.
No, Shenron's the name of the Dragon Ball Dragon, so I was trying to look for shit on that. See if I can find
what? I don't even know what that means.
Dragon Ball Z.
Not this guy.
That's why Mo ended up leaving. Because he's not into the weeb stuff.
Good.
Ain't blue cheese like off cheese? Toe cheese? Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty nasty smelling cheese, yeah.
I like it.
Whatever.
I like it. I don't mind it. I like it on a burger, dude. It's delicious on a burger.
No, it is not.
With some mushrooms and onions on it. Mm-hmm.
Might as well just pull your socks off, wrap your hands with it, and just take a big sniff.
That's what malt vinegar's like.
Oh, man.
Malt vinegar
I'm not saying malt vinegar's good either. I don't do that stuff. We can agree on that.
Yeah. You go into like a Captain D's or something like that. You smell the gym socks.
Captain what?
Captain D's. Long John Silver.
Yeah.
Moby Dick.
Why have all of those, man, are like borderline, you can't say them on Instagram, you know? Where are you going to dinner? Going to Captain D's.
Captain D's?
Never mind. D's what?
D's nuts.
Man, Grandpa was big on Captain D's or Moby Dick. I can't remember.
I think it was Moby Dick, wasn't it?
I think so. Like he'd go when it was on special, and he'd get 7 or 8 plates, man, and he'd stack them in the fridge, and he'd save them for later. But he'd get a deal.
Let's make good decisions. Let's go get fast food fish that's on sale.
Yes.
Probably after a power outage.
You know what I mean? Like when if they did like a family pack special, or whatever it might have been, whenever they were running you talk about a guy that could make $1 stretch.
Yeah, for sure.
But man, I was chatting with him today a little bit, seeing how he was doing, and he's doing fine.
Good.
But same mindset, man. He's a little confused on what all's going on nowadays, and I can't say that I blame him.
I am too.
But yeah, no, dude, I'd go over there and open the fridge door up. There'd be about 9 trays from Long John Silver's, Captain D's, Moby Dick. Something.
That is not the stuff to reheat.
Oh man. Ugh. Oh yeah. Well, I laugh because there's a Mexican chain up there called El Nopal, and Nopal is like the prickly pear cactus that we have, the Nopales. Well, anyway, so it's El Nopal, and Dad said Grandpa was all happy because there was a new Chinese restaurant opening up in town. and he couldn't wait to go try it. And Dad was just sitting there giggling and laughing. He couldn't figure out how to break it to him, but he's like, "That's not Chinese. That's Mexican." And he'd argue with him. Oh yeah, precious moments, man, for sure.
Oh yeah.
His balloon was so busted, man, when he found out it was Mexican.
Oh
yeah. He was all excited. There was a Chinese place he was going to go try out. Man,
those are the buffets. That's why, isn't it?
I guarantee it was. I guarantee it. And the worst thing they could have did was close down Southside, man, because Southside Restaurant was his favorite.
They got this guy on YouTube that goes around, and when a restaurant like that has like all you can eat sushi, he goes in there and eats. And just like at record number of sushi.
For hours.
It eventually gets kicked out.
Well,
like he records himself doing it, and it's like people start crowding around him.
Dave Panett, old school like 80s comedian, real large. He died a couple years ago. He had a skit talking about that where he went into, heck, Dad gets kicked out, used to get kicked out of Chinese all-you-can-eat restaurants, because he'd be on his 7th or 8th plate, and they came over, and the manager like escorted him out, and asked him, don't you think you're abusing your privilege? And he's like, what are you talking about? The sign says all you can eat. I'm not full yet. And I mean, that's true.
Yeah, we didn't mean for you, Yogi Bear.
It was funny because Dave Panett was like, You come in here, you eat our food.
Easy. Stop Asian hate. No.
It was awesome. It was awesome. But he was a big guy, man. Yeah. He was I don't even remember, but they said he was in there for quite some time, man. They kicked him out. But I know Dad told me a couple times he'd get kicked out because he'd go in there because, for him, that was a deal, Yeah. $10, $15 all you can eat, and he could tear down some food.
Heck yeah.
That's a wild way to do that. Draw a thick line and then just
erase the center.
Wipe it out the center. That's interesting.
Yeah, I got all kinds of weird tricks.
Oh, I know. That's what she said.
Kama Sutra.
All right, so you're gonna drum on for
another
hour.
I don't know. It's the holidays, guys. I really need to crunch this page up by this time next week. This page will
without us looking. There's some stuff he needs to. There's some stuff he needs to slip in there. So
I'll get through a lot of this little tedious stuff. Get all these little brackets.
You gotta hide some Disney images in the Denethite like they do, and put some stuff that kids aren't supposed to look at.
Nope. No. I told everyone you wouldn't be able to find one of those in the book, but it's possible that there is something like that.
There's gonna be somebody's gonna go, yeah.
It's possible.
I know.
Yeah, it's the automatic drawing, dude.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it looks I mean, it looks AI.
What looks AI? What looks AI? Your face looks AI.
Yeah, all this. It looks like AI drew it.
Yeah, your face looks AI.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
No man, it's really coming together, man. And so this was all from a thumbnail, right? Like you didn't have a bunch of this already done. You had a basic thumbnail sketch kind of, and you're pulling all this together from what I remember.
Yep, that's it. I'm trying to say it right now because right as soon as you made that comment to the AI, my finger slipped and hit something. So I had to close out and reopen it because I lost control of it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you shook me to my core with that. It looks AI. I'm like, oh, you bastard.
What does? Where? Yeah.
Oh, Christmas tree. Look at that. I lost it all.
No.
Yeah, I did.
No way.
I told you when it locks up like that. It
Really?
did too. Yeah. All that work, all that hour work is gone now.
Well, you can.
God, I hate this tile.
You can go backward and at least look and see what it looked like.
Mm-hmm. It's not there.
Yeah. It's on the stream.
Oh, that. Yeah, I'm not thinking about that. So I say, stop fighting on me on that one. Like that ain't that because that was my whole. I had that whole section.
Man, yeah, you did. That's
this is the second time that's happened.
Really?
Yeah, on this page.
Is it
specifically?
Is it?
It doesn't. Yeah, it's Photoshop. I've adjusted so many settings to try to make sure it doesn't do that, and then it happened again. Something about what button I'm hitting over here ends up like right there. Oh, no, screw you.
Well, stop doing it.
Oh, I got to figure out what I'm doing first.
It's that finger.
No, it's something going on. I don't know. Something about the memory when I start messing with things and clicking too much. God dang it. I'm blaming you.
Go ahead. That's fine. I'm going back to doing whatever I do when I ain't on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. So man, all the other stuff's gone too?
Everything I just did in that hour is gone. Yeah.
Well, like the other stuff down in the bottom right, the rainforest looking
fucking bit. Oh yeah, with the flipping nuts.
Yeah, dude, like there's a lot missing. That ain't right. That can't be right.
That ain't right. Magic.
All right, I'm out. I fixed it. Meh.
Asshole. No.
hey, you say that.
No, thank you. Oh, thank you.
I was like, there is way too much stuff missing.
Yeah, you're right. All right, see, it's magic, guys. I've been staring at it too long. All right, we love you. We hope you guys have a good one. What, do I bail out now? I still got an hour, right?
That's it.
No, for you, I've got an hour.
Hey,
what's up, Noah?
Save it while it's good.
It is. It's safe. What's up, Noah? How you doing?
Oh man,
Dwight's got to get going, but I'm gonna truck it for another 40. 50.
I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
All right. Don't listen to Alex Jones. He was wrong on 1999.
What?
Alex Jones was wrong in 1999. The Y2K. All Russian planes are being blown to bits. You don't remember that?
Y2K was a bust. That is for sure.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. I wish it would have burned down.
Well, nice. then we had 2012. So.
Oh no, 2012 was just absolutely whatever.
You know, CERN clicked on and smashed our dimension with another, or destroyed our other dimension, and that's why everything's ass backwards now.
Lizard people. Look into it.
Maybe.
Something.
You heading out or you staying?
Yeah, I'm hopping out. I
All
don't
right,
need you.
bro.
I don't need me blaming me for any more crap that you mess up.
You saved it. You
You know what?
Blow it up.
Hey,
You saved it.
hey, hit save more often.
I
How about
did.
that?
That's
Yeah.
why we're still good. I just freaked out because it did happen a few weeks ago. That happened, and I believe I lost all of that before that went in. There was some other details that changed.
Oh, dude, that's.
But that wasn't nothing. That was real quick.
No,
I basically redrew it. I just
you redrew it really quick, dude. That was nice.
I did. I just hate when that happens.
All right. I'm out.
All right. Later, bro. Bye. And then happy 200th episode. Oh, what's up, Amanda P? Save option, stupid, right? Yeah. No, I do. That's why we still have it. I bet every time I basically get so far or I accomplish something, I hit that control save. It's like anytime my butt wants to squeak to the right, I save. But sometimes Photoshop can lock up on the memory, and then I'm hoping that's when I'm like, shit, let me save. Try to make sure I can save one more time before I shut the whole program down. But that was it was bringing up a much older version. It'd help if I cleaned up some of the duplicate files I have of these pages. I have some of them where I just began and it was thumbnails. I have some of them that are halfway finished, and then for optimization, I duplicated them and optimized their layer process. Some of them just get stupid-tarded, like complicated, so I've got to go in and clean some of that up. So for safety purposes, I don't delete the old ones. So I kind of always have those on hand to refer back to, cannibalize if I have to some of the stuff in their guts. But yeah, welcome, or silly, however you want to refer to yourself. Silly ass. That's pretty much it. I am pretty lackadaisical when it comes to certain stuff, but I've had my experience at jobs, at work, losing stuff like that, and it sucks. But thank God we're good. Everything's fine. No one lost nothing. Maybe a little dignity. Oh no, if that didn't get fixed so quick, I probably would have had to change shorts because I would have peed myself. That would have sucked having to redo that. Depends. All these itty bitty little details. I'm telling you, it's the size of a quarter. When this page prints, it's the size of a quarter. Stupid. Yeah. Well, after this page, we have six-ish pages to go. And then get the printer agreement set up, get the template, get the letters finalized and transferred over, get the onomatopoeias working, go over it 100 times to look for mistakes, typos, anything before sending it. So we're well on our way. I told Joe, got 6 pages. Like, 6 pages? Set a date and hit it. I'm like, I want to set a date when I'm confident that I can hit it, which will be when a printer agreement's set. But I get his point. keep the momentum rolling, keep it moving. Don't lax on your laurels. Oh, what's up, Hojo? Happy New Year, guys. Heck yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's tiny detail stuff. Just building things out. Once I get their lines in, I can start lighting them, getting other little details in. So like this here, I don't know if I'm wanting rafters, like 2x4 beams type structures, or do I want that to kind of be canopy rail for people inside a giant building, almost like using fabric to do stained glass type stuff. So I'd be putting decorative architecture, some patterns that can kind of repeat across. Try to keep it as uniform as possible. Maybe put a bracing right there. Got all that, but I think I can get away with a lot of that in the color stage. So that would basically be what's going on here too. So 1, 2. Work it with that plane perspective. Sometimes I have to kind of swipe it a couple times. The first 2 swashes are exploring the shape. And then, unless I get it just right that first time, the next couple slashes are me trying to land in that final one. It's usually what happens. I blame Joe for that. It's always like, I gotta get the right line, man. So I learned that working with him. It was just crazy because you could keep hearing him hit Control-Z, Control-Z, slash, Control-Z, slash, Control-Z. What the heck are you doing, dude? Trying to get this line perfect. Like, aha. And now I do it for just about everything. He knows it is like someone told him, look how much I use an eraser tool. It's like, yeah, I like carving. If I was doing that with an ink pen, of course I couldn't work that way. So, but I would draw my freaking pencil drawing to crazy nuts before I'd go in with a pen. Especially if I'm expecting to sell it to all of you guys. Holy crap. The pressure to get every little thing perfect. See, when you're just getting a grade, you're just getting a grade. Yeah. When you're actually selling, it's marketable. To me, everything's got to be as much as I can push into it. I still get Joe bullying me. Throw him some stuff over here. He goes, yeah. Hand this, proportion that. So it's always good to get a fresh eye. Fresh eye never hurts. So I like that. That just kind of happened. The structures here seem a little large for how far back that is. But we're going to run with it. So yeah, Dwight was able to jump in. Heck yeah. Yeah, Collision. Joe's a traitor. No. Dude, his little brother just had a kid, so I'm sure that family's busy. Plus, he's got a lot of work on his hands, too. He's like, I took too much work. Like, you can do it. At one point, you believed you could handle it all. Keep that person alive. You got this. Funny enough about Dragon Ball Z is I sent him a Goku, Kid Goku evolving into adult Goku, and be like, you can do it. So, heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Another New Year's passed. I really was pushing to get these pages finished by Christmas. But we're here. You guys know I'm here. You guys see I'm still doing it. Look at all of that. Just those 2 lines. For example, just these little 2 lines here in here. And I zoom all the way out to this. Those are bye-bye in the print. Those don't show up. But they do create a texture overall. And if you're like, no, they don't, because the printer doesn't print it. It's like, but the printer thinks it's there. It does simplification on the scaling when it gets there. I guess I'll be doing the scaling on the template, so it'll all be how I kind of like go through and mess with it, try to poke out. I'm trying to do that already. That's why I did a test print. Gave that to Bud. Checked all of it out. I mean, on a small manga print size, it held basically anything that I would have cared about. And created texture for areas that you couldn't see between 2 lines. So like places like these rails here, the only reason you're going to be able to see between those lines in the prints because of the white highlight between. So that's actually 3 lines. I don't know. I'm talking out my butt right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to add more of these spires so I can get all this finished and move on. So my perspective for this is running off in that direction. Kind of rounds out. I think some of those are off. Yeah. This one's off. Those on the same layer, I bet you they are. Yep. But it didn't seem to mess with anything. Ooh. Alright. That rampage. Increase the darkness over in these areas. Come on, what are you doing? Let's go. Yeah. That's what I was wanting to do. I wanted to make these into buildings, not organic growths. So, I'll put a little happy window there. Happy window. Like it's gonna be seen, Jeremy. Look at that tiny little window. Yeah. No. We'll use some color to spruce that up a little bit. I'll put a little matching one here. That way when color pops in, we'll do something there. But nah, I'm abandoning that. Sticking to my architecture. My other stuff here. So areas like this, is it tree covered? Would they let, or would it have moss and stuff with flowers? Like little planting areas in between a lot of this stuff. It's a moss and plant growth, speckles of flower. I don't know. And okay, back off over here. Okay, I did these lines here so I can mark where my spires were. Get that there. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet Dwight was talking about, how it's like almost $400. I'm actually kind of trying to look and see if I can't have a little bit of customizable fun with that Ninja Turtle cabinet. I won't, just a little bit of like data customization. It's just I think it's I put it, it's a little metal box with the hard drive with all the data on it. So I'm like, couple good wires. But they have NBA Jam. I think that the arcade one-ups mentioned. I was like, ooh. That's a hard one. Somewhere between NBA Jam and Mortal Kombat. I don't know. Because it's not just like it's Mortal Kombat 1. It's the second one. That's like, in my opinion, the best one. 3 was gnarly. Ultimate. It was back in the day. That was like the craziest video game. I don't like that rafter here. This guy. I kind of like it. I don't like how it arcs all the way over into here. It just doesn't make any sense. Which probably means this doesn't make any sense. I'm going to have to resupport these cool shapes, but I'll have to plant them somewhere else. Yeah. I'm still thinking of that collapse scenario. I don't know if I want to trust them on the other side or support them. I want to run them straight that direction. So keeping that arc and that kind of being the only thing on a main beam that supports it from there, from the floor at least. Some of it. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're getting goofy. If that happens, there would be some symmetry happening with other parts. God, come on. All right. See, it's having fun with me again. All right. Get back. Yep, I'll start to go. I'm just looking at stuff. I'm playing still. Don't even really know what I'm married to yet or not on that. But it's areas like this that are a lot of the busy work, getting things built up where they make sense to me, and then pulling back out and starting to get the contrasts kind of popped in so you can see some of the shapes there. When like I showed you guys over here, once I start popping in highlights, things start to pop out a little bit more. You can understand the shapes particularly better when I get the colors landed in. So that's why I was talking about the little miniatures, the pewter miniatures. It's really tiny stuff, and it's kind of got me thinking about that. That's why I've only got 30. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys, not really talking too much. Just trying to make up my mind. As I bounce back and forth, little things keep getting done and crispier and crunchier. So constantly trying to chase down that flow state. And I usually can find it pretty quick. It's when the phone goes off or the dogs go nuts. So doing repetitive actions tend to kind of bore me a little bit quick, and as long as I got a good system, I'll jump around somewhere else and then slowly start picking away at finalizing everything as I keep going. See, it looks like I wanted to run those that way, so still going that direction. Hey, what's up, Crazy Man? Yeah. Hey, bro. Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Dwight was on here a little bit ago for the first hour. It's episode 200. Yeah. Like I said, I'm throwing these support beam structures underneath the stuff here. Building out all this tiny stuff that you're not going to see when the final print. Hopefully you will with the highlights. It's those like parallel lines there that get me. Those are too close together, you know? Yeah, I'll probably be hitting you guys up after this stream crazy mad. See how you guys are doing over there. Throw this in. With that. Yeah. I think a little bit of shapage, more supports on the underside. Seatbelts board shouldn't come up on front. We'll keep with that forward or that to the right arc. So if we have those, if I throw that there, throw that there. That didn't line up, did it? Because it leaves all that here. Interesting. I'm gonna chase down a shape. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm going to chase it. So we'll throw that arc here. We'll do the same thing we just did, that almond shape. Kind of mirror that. And then reverse support there. These are just rafters. Like flying buttress idea. Did you say flying butts? It's an interesting, weird shape. If I keep. I'm going with it. Kind of running off that 1/3 shape that's happening with stuff. I'll zoom out and see how well it's coming off, because what I'm doing, that should pop up as it should read as almost pattern like when I zoom out. But I gotta make sure everything's in the right spot. Some guitars are put together by pressure, so I'm kind of having a little bit of fun with like bending arches and trying to figure out what we can have. So if I pull back out, does that start to repeat a little bit? Yeah, it's close to uniform. Not close enough. Let's do this here. Oh, that's why I keep like making my eraser weak. It's confusing me. It's pretty uniform. Here. I'm doing okay. I just talked to D-Way. Yeah, that's who I was wanting to hit up and see if everyone's doing okay over there on that. I think we all kind of found out in the same few minutes. Let's see where we at. 20 more minutes. Let's see. What can I bust out in 20 minutes? Can I finish the railing over here and actually mimic it up here in 20 minutes? That would actually get me a good design to keep running through areas like this, and I would finally have my rafter set up or my pattern. So I'd be like, woohoo, yay! Okay, yeah. Now I can work that up here. See, I'm going to get my sidelines first. Oh! Oh, what's up? No, I don't know if you and Crazy Matt are into DMs. I don't want to do the whole say things on the internet before things. You know, it's kind of not my business to kind of say. So, but. We lost a good one. It's getting old shits for the birds, man. That's what happens to dinosaurs. Time turns you into a bird. Things get awkward. I try to think goofy thoughts so I don't get weird. But dang, this year, man, just nuts. You know, if I had invested in it, it would have been my business, and it's old news by now. But dude, I heard that Ripperverse book sucks. That's what I heard. Now I saw how Immortal Rising was like, "Hey, take your pandering ass and get out of here." I was like, "Heck yeah, tell him." Because if that is a real like July account that did that, wow, what an idiot. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I didn't do it. You did. If that's a real account. That's wild, though. That has nothing to do with what we were talking about, but just saying. Some crazy stuff, dude. You know, as long as Noah's still working on his book, I'm still in the game. If he beats me on a release, I think I might cry. Yeah, too much detail, really, but I like it. I like it a lot. What's fun though is like I try to make them detailed because when I go back to other scenes later, or when I get back into this area and writing stuff, I have areas that are kind of already drawn. You kind of already see some stuff. So, thanks, Shadow Punk. Appreciate it. These colors are killing me, dude. These are base tones. They're not. They're just there. I'm just building everything up. We're not there yet. That's kind of what Dwight was saying. Oh, look at me. I'm doing it again. I swear I start pressing that space bar too many times in a row. I could tell when it happens because my cursor turns to that hard arrow. It's bull shenanigans, man. Keep trying to save it. It's not there, so none of my keyboard. It's just not registering my mouse is here anymore. It sucks. Yeah, sucks. It says saving 0%. Saving what? Okay, I gotta make a mark and then I gotta do something. Yeah. Yeah, you just move around the image, and when you're dealing with all these layers and stuff, and you do that, Photoshop tends to hate you. So it's more of a I'm pushing the graphics card pretty much as hard as I can, and I've got extra drives, so I don't know what's been going on with this recent update, but it's basically made the last 2 pages that I've worked on total trash to work on, and I've been collapsing a lot of things that I usually don't. So I don't know. We're doing it though. We're back. We're back. Back in the New York groove. So where I end up doing that at is in the preference settings in Photoshop. You're able to change what's allocated to memory wise to the program running, and I backed it out a little bit. I added another drive because I'm not burning up all my drives. I'm burning out just some of them, but I'm not even trying to really use them too hard. I really think it's not Photoshop messing up. It's my finger keeps hitting something that since their last update I don't realize is some shortcut, some keystroke shortcut that I don't know what it is, so I can't turn it off or change it. So I'm like, because I can't even identify what it's doing. It's just like your mouse no longer affects this window, and it's like, well, tab's not working, so what's going on? We don't know. So just say, just be safe with it. With DPI 300 at 11 by 17, so it don't like me. But remember, computers are supposed to make work easier when you use them right. Yeah, I haven't had an issue with the RAM in a while. It would start doing that as I start getting closer to the finish line. Yeah, dude, the way I'm doing it for sure. The 600 DPI. Man, when I was first jumping into this, that's what some guy, I think Corey Barton was telling me, like, or no, I think it was Noah that was telling me, Oh gosh, can't believe I forgot his name. Kelsey Shannon runs like, is it Kelsey Shannon runs 600 DPI? I thought it was Noah who told me yet. I was like, holy snap. 600's insane. And there's just easier ways to do it than I'm doing it. It's the other thing. I'm doing this the dumb way. This is the force it. I could at least do it this way, so just force it out of me. It takes forever, but it's doing it. Learned a lot of lessons. I don't think I'm going to change my mind on anything, but I have a better idea of what I'm dealing with. That's why I'm excited for the traditional one. Yay! I don't want to spend time to learn to not do this kind of detail when given the opportunity. That's just me. What's David Goggins say? I don't expect you to be me. So, just running this stuff out and get this book to you guys ASAP. And make your eyes go, whoa, gnarly. But yeah, we're rolling on it. Another year passed. Oh, thanks, man. I hope so. That's why I'm doing it online. I thought this, like, going back to an exterior shot, because we've been in the Denethite chamber this whole year. It's fun for me to, like, get down and start doing this architecture design stuff. I don't know too many people actually, like, drop in and start showing that process too much of their own. So I don't know what goes on there, but in a fantasy world, with different type of like architecture aspirations, the way I'm going, my stupid ass going about it, you know. I don't know why I kind of gravitated that way. It could be the carpenter dad and growing up around building stuff and on construction sites. I just got an eyeball to want to see like design that makes sense, at least somewhat. And I'm sure like there's some engineer over there is like, those trusses don't work, you dummy. And to you I say, come help us. And if you don't want to help us, that's the magic. Just joking. I'm not using that as an excuse. You do it because it looks great and your brain. I hope. Man, I'm close to it. I'm sure a lot of artists feel that way. They get a little bit, they spend so much time on it. Do they get too close where their vision, their personal view or perspective starts to skew a bit? So, always trying to keep myself humble. That's why I called Joe. Hey, does this look good? Nah, man. Looks like swag, dude. Nah, it's never like that. Sometimes, like that angle's booty, dude. That wrist looks smashed, bruh. Oh, it's supposed to be okay. It's supposed to be smashed. Yeah, but it doesn't read like it's supposed to be smashed. It's supposed to make it smash like it's read. It's supposed to read like it's smashed. And I put that on the t-shirt. I read like I smash. Well, guys, it looks like that is the final episode of the year, episode 200. If it's consistency they want, they got it. It's just the wrong kind of consistency. I'm working on it. Working on it. Schnoob tube. You definitely need more details in that shit back there. Right, dude. That's why I was trying to tell Dwight. It's just not there yet. Not without more deeds, you know? I can't believe how small it's going to be when it prints. Look, the rafters, the height, like I stroked highlights in those rafters, man. Look, like the fins, dude. And a printed, like I said, I got a 22-inch touch Wacom tablet. That's what I'm drawing this on. So when I put the page, and I've done this even with your book, Shadow Punk. I got your book right here. I said that's my next book I was going to be reading too, was yours. So I got it right here. So if I put your book up against my screen, this book is as tall as my Cintiq screen is tall. So when I zoom it out like this and put it full screen like it, I'm seeing it at its print size from the screen. So yeah, when I see how small that is, that airship, that airship is the size of, there, I'll make me big. That on your book, Shadow Punk, that airship is the size of this red patch on this cover of Shadow Punk. Heck yeah, it's that big. So, yeah, it's nuts. But man, these things are gonna make the big flash pages. They're gonna make some good posters. I don't know if I was there. They're gonna make some good posters, you know. But yeah, don't touch it. I'd post those details on a daily basis. You mean don't touch it? Hold on. What's up? The design can be better. Yeah. So yeah, that airship's the size of that red patch. And that's what I was thinking too, is like I can actually retcon some of this stuff for design purposes. Let me grab it. Let's see. Barge airship. There's a whole bottom to it that because of the composition, I didn't have to really render out. So there's like a whole tail section to this. But it kind of falls underneath the dock situation. But yeah, cool for design documents too. You know, you just kind of grab it, pull it out of this file, and throw it somewhere else. Same thing with like, you know, these shapes. So anyway, that's the episode, guys. You guys made it a fun year. Sorry I didn't get the book art done by Christmas. We're still working at it. Trust me. Well, I'm not going to tell you trust me. You trusted me the first time. I'm getting it done. The art and detail into it. You see what's happening. So when it gets to you and you open it up, hopefully it's like, oh, this was worth the wait. But that's it, guys. Happy stinking New Year and be safe. Noah, you know, especially you, kid. Don't drink and draw, okay? Just go faster, less details. Yeah. Joke. But you guys are awesome. Everyone who stopped by, thank you all so much. If you were watching this on a rewind, thank you again for showing up and upping our watch numbers because we need them. And now my dog is trying to play because he's like, oh, the fireworks are on their way. No. But yeah, we'll be seeing you guys in the chats real soon. But yeah, we love you. We'll be back next Thursday with how's it hanging, and then again doing this next week. I'll be drilling out. This page will be done by next week. I promise. Holidays are over, so if there's any luck. All right, guys, we love you. I'm gonna throw out that trailer, end off there. So anyway, we We love you. Bye.